The stress buster. This practice is really useful when you can feel that you have become stressed in your life. And so making sure that you're sitting with an upright posture and that your feet are firmly placed on the floor, and closing your eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. Otherwise, just softening your gaze on the floor in front of you. And now taking a few moments to observe your breathing, allowing your body to come to a sense of stillness and guiding your attention gently to your breath. At this moment, we're not changing the breath in any way, we're just observing the breath. And now we're going to take 3 purposefully deep breaths in and out. And as we're breathing in, just trying to soften and breathe into those areas of tension. And as we're breathing out, just have a feeling of releasing all the tension, of letting go. And when you've taken your 3 purposefully deep breaths, just returning the breath to normal and just sitting and breathing for a few moments longer. Just noticing all the sensations that the breath brings with it. Noticing perhaps where you feel the breath the most. That might be on the top of the lip as the air passes over the lip to go into the nostrils. Or it might be on the soft tissues inside the nostrils. You might feel the breath the most in the back of the throat, in the chest area or the belly. Wherever you notice the breath the most, just focusing on these sensations for a little while. And now I invite you to observe the shoulders, to notice if they're soft or if there's tension being held there. If there's tension, just trying as much as you can to relax the shoulders, breathing into the shoulders and softening on the out-breath. If we find it difficult to concentrate because we're so stressed, then maybe as we're breathing into those shoulders on the out-breath, repeat the word relax, relax. And now bringing our focus to your face, including your jaw. Is there any tension being held here? If there is tension, again, we're just going to take a moment to breathe into this tension and try to relax the jaw and the face. And again, we can repeat the word relax on the out-breath if this helps. And reminding ourselves that if I mention an area of the body and there is no tension there, then that's okay. All we would do then is just observe how that feels to not have tension in that area. What about the belly area? Let's bring our attention to the belly area and see if there's any tension here. If there is tension again, breathe in deeply into the belly area, and on the out breath, just trying to soften into that area. And if you want to, just repeating the word relax. And now bringing our attention to the body as a whole, feeling how the body is making contact with the support beneath it. Noticing them contact points. Noticing how gravity is pulling the body into the chair. Just bringing your attention to the body, making contact with the chair and the sensations that you can feel. And just reminding ourselves, if our mind starts to wander onto thoughts that are entering our head, that's quite natural. Quite natural. It's what the mind needs to do. It's the mind's job to wander. Just acknowledge where the thought has gone and unhook from that thought and bring the mind back to the practice. And now just bringing your attention to any areas of pain or discomfort in the body. If you notice any pain or discomfort, just trying to breathe into this area. If you don't have pain or discomfort, that's okay. Just bring your attention to the area of the body that might hold some tension. Again, if there's no tension, just bringing your awareness to the lack of pain and the lack of tension. Can you feel your breath in that area of the body? Just sensing how that feels. We know that stress can actually harm the body. So noticing when we feel stressed, when we have tension, and relaxing into these areas can only be a good thing for our well-being. Now let's saturate the breath with softness and kindness and tenderness as much as possible, and breathing into any areas of pain or discomfort. Reminding ourselves that if we have no pain or discomfort, that's absolutely fine. Allow the breath to bring softness, kindness and tenderness to any area that you wish. Perhaps noticing how the breath gently rocks the body in a soothing way as we breathe in and we breathe out. If at any time you feel it's overwhelming concentrating on an area where there is so much pain or discomfort, then just bringing your attention back to the breath. Let's just allow the breath to soothe the body over and over again with each and every breath. And now, as we begin to end this practice, bringing your attention to any noises that you can hear around you. Noises that are near, noises that are far away. And now bringing our attention to the feet placed firmly on the floor, giving us a sense of grounding. Grounding onto the floor, feeling the points of contact. And when you're ready, gently opening the eyes.